Hi everyone, this is Mike Hamilton from TradeTheEasyWay.com. It's the 1st of August. I hope you're enjoying the summer so far, but just want to review the markets, look at the monthly charts and see what's coming up. This is the dollar on the monthly index, monthly charts. We've had a lower high here, so this time last month we were looking at this reversal bar. We've got the move to the downside on the back of that reversal bar, and we've opened above 3 of the moving averages and closed below, so this is looking nice and short. If we now go to the weekly chart, I would look for a pullback to 82.35 roughly, and for a continued move to the downside, and a target of we've got a lot of support down there at 80.36. From a pullback, I would expect at least to get down to this level here. That will give us extreme RSI on the dollar. So if the dollar's weak, that's looking good for commodities and possibly equities. So let's now look at a little bit deeper into this. This is a weekly finish on the Nasdaq index. So you can see we've closed above all the moving averages. So this is looking bullish. So we had a retest of this support area here on the weekly a few weeks back. We had a nice move, close above all the moving averages up here. So far we've had a pullback, but we've still had a close above all the moving averages. So we've got a lot of sideways action with a possibility of a return back above the 2000 level to 2054 in the Nasdaq. In the ES, on the weekly, obviously we've got a lot of resistance up here, but overall, let's have a look at the monthly chart. Well, we've engulfed the previous month's bar here, so the monthly chart is looking good. But as we've seen in the weekly, we've got a lot of congestion up here at 1147. So if we can close above there some stage soon, then that will really put the bulls in firm control. But this to me on the daily is a holding pattern, a potential distribution pattern with these topping tails. So if we were to close down below 1084, then I would be bearish. But if we can hold this price action up here and start to move the upside, I will be bullish. Oil on the daily chart, you can see we've got a potential double top drop here, but we come off the 200-day moving average on the 50 here, which are now currently crossing, and we're getting back up to these highs at 61.8% fibs at 79.50. But if we look at the monthly and the weekly, monthly has got a nice bullish close above the moving average here, so a pullback to 77.40 will be a good place to get long for a target to back up here to the 50% fibs, which would put it at 89.20. Currencies, not a lot setting up on the currency at the moment. The pound is holding up here, very bullish. We're getting a plus 70 reading on the RSI, but there's the target, 158. So a pullback, if we can get one at about at least 156.30 say, and then we'll try and see if we get a move back up to 158. We've got job figures on Friday in the US, so the markets could be fairly quiet until we get those job figures out. Dollar bullish to sideways, so we held all this support back here. And looking as if we could get back to 132.80, but if you're not long here, I would not look to get long on that one. So with a potential stronger move up in the pound, with the euro more sideways, this to me looks good for a short. Pull back here on the euro pound to 83.39 to see if we can get back down to these lows. Not a lot else setting up. This is the US dollar Swissy, potential triple bottom. That looks like a stopping bar there. We've got divergence in the RSI. I would look to get long that on a 240-minute chart, but otherwise I would not trade that for a swing trade until we got back up to these levels up here above the 50 and the 200 EMA. US dollar CAD, holding this fib zone, not trading it, pretty much sideways, difficult to trade that one at the moment. Pound CAD has been good to us recently, back up to these highs, but no swing trade entry for me. fact it's holding the 200 EMA is good, but there's got a lot of resistance just above it. I think the better trade would be to wait until we get a close above 162 and then see if we get a 127 extension. Aussie US grinding its way back into back up to 94, but if you're not long this, I would not trade it. That's all we've got on the currencies. A quick look at the stocks. This is one I talked to you about back down here. A pullback to 39.87 would be good, because the target on this one is up here at 42.50, but watch the risk-reward ratio. That may not be there on this one. This is Lulu. Talked about Lulu back here. Give you a lovely move back to the 50 EMA. It reached up here and sold off. We've currently got another trigger bar, so I'll be a buyer of that at 40.78 with a stop down here at 39.25. And ACI. I like ACI a lot. I would buy ACI and pull back to 23 and see if we're going to move back up here to 28.40. That's all I've got for you at the moment. Email me with any questions. Hope that helps, and bye for now.